What's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome y'all back to Sync Music Mondays. That's right, Sync Music Mondays every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are Music Live singing the coolest form. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the listeners. Always giving us dope content that we could tap into consistently, consecutively. So we appreciate y'all. And as always, we're going to get into the word of the day, something motivational, inspirational to help you get through your week. And it goes like this. Everybody wants to be their own boss, but nobody wants to be their own employee. I'll say that again. Everybody wants to be their own boss, but nobody wants to be their own employee. I like that word of the day because that's all facts. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of times people, they want the accolades, they want the glory, but they don't want to put in the work. And the reality is that there is no reward without hard work. That's just the reality of it. Like, you got to be able to grind. You got to stay motivated. You have to be able to put in the work in order to get the fruits of your labor. So ultimately, it's like, you know, if anything, that's just one thing that I want to hammer home to people. It's like a lot of times people will post their wins, but they won't post their losses. So don't get fooled by seeing, you know, the glitter, the gloss of social media, because everybody who's truly successful, there's a certain level of work that has to go into that. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely put in the work, put in the grind, and you will succeed. And that is the word of the day. All right. Before today, we got an interesting topic. You know, shout out to Jessica from Brooklyn. She brought up this topic, and we're going to bring it up. And it's, should rap lyrics be used in legal court proceedings? All right. So I'll say it again. Should rap lyrics be used in legal court proceedings? I think that's a great question. Well, let's get into it, you know, in terms of what I think about it. So, you know, it's an interesting topic given all the things that are going on right now with rappers and court proceedings and people introducing rap lyrics against them for prosecution purposes. How I feel, you know, back in the days, things have changed. Back in the days, it used to be, you know, you could rap about what you wanted to rap about freely, and it wasn't a thing where rappers had to worry about it being used in criminal court proceedings. Now that has changed. That has changed a lot, right? And given the recent landscape where, you know, you've got a lot of things happening in the court system where people are being prosecuted, you know, mainly Young Thug, right? We know what he's going through. We know that Gunna was able to get released. But we know that they're looking at a lot of RICO charges, a lot of RICO cases in regards to a lot of people. So they want to know, is it a fair shot for someone to try to use your rap lyrics against you? For me personally, I've always rapped about things that are real to me, right? That's just the reality of it. You know, I put my life on paper. I don't fabricate things, right? That's just not who I am as a person. I was always taught, like, especially growing up, you know, with hip hop and stuff like that. Hip hop is a way of life, right? But it's also your life. So it was very expressive for a lot of us because, you know, let's keep it a stack. A lot of people growing up in the hood, they don't really fuck with therapy like that, right? So for musicians, music can be therapeutic. So it was therapeutic for me to talk about these things. You know, if I'm seeing shootings, I'm seeing people get killed, I'm seeing violence in my neighborhood, I'm experiencing systemic racism, I'm experiencing life in real time. So it's like verbally, my music is an audio journal, right? I see a lot of artists coming out like, oh, you know, no, you know, I lie, it's entertainment. Nah, fuck that. That's not me. I'm not one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like everything in my music is real. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I don't think artists should be fabricating. Like, that's corny. And now you see all these guys. It's like they're saying it as if it's funny, but I think it's rather sad. You know, you see all these guys, no, I lie in my music. It's not true. That shit is corny, and it's very disheartening. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially for people who take this art seriously, you know, we know, like, yo, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So I respect the people that stand by what they say. They own their lyrics. They don't cop out and say, oh, it's just entertainment, because they scared now they're going to have to face some criminal charges. If you said it, you said it, right? It's like cats, you know, when I grew up, what was gangster, right? What's gangster, right? Gangster is providing and protected for your family. You know what I'm saying? Gangster is handling your responsibilities. Gangster is accountability. Gangster is you don't involve yourself with no weak shit or no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing from a lot of rappers right now is not gangster. You know, if you're sitting up here, you're talking about, oh, you know, you were lying on record, you were fabricating things, all because you scared to go to jail. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's not gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, gangster is standing 10 toes down on your words. You know, knowing damn well we got kids out here that come from single parent homes, communities that are just fucked up, and they don't have much. You know what I'm saying? So all they have a lot of times is social media and music. So as much as we would hate it to acknowledge it, the reality is that a lot of these kids look up to entertainers because they come from fucked up communities. They come from areas where their mother's addicted to drugs, their father's not there, or their father's addicted to drugs and their mother's not there. So how could you say, as a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman with conviction, that, you know, you knowingly mislead people? That's disingenuous and that's corny. You know, this is music. We aren't filmmakers here. Cut the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I sit down and I write a song, I'm not writing like as if I'm Steven Spielberg. I'm writing my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? So I take this craft seriously, as should you as well as other artists. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, should lyrics be used in criminal proceedings? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna snitch on yourself, you know, and incriminate yourself, then congrats, you played yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad after the fact and, oh, no, you know, you want to wave a white peace flag. No, you snitched on yourself, so now you got to own that. You know what I'm saying? So I think for anybody, you know, if you don't want to worry about things being used against you in court, be mindful of what you say. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, it's cut and dry. You know, that's how I feel about it. But as always, y'all sound off below, and y'all let me know what y'all thoughts. You know, should rap lyrics be used in criminal proceedings, or shouldn't they? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's reality, right? So let's see what y'all think, man. Much love as always, and until next week, peace.